What if? It is perhaps the most powerful phrase in human language. It is the engine of our imagination, the spark that ignites scientific discovery, the question we ask when we look up at the vast, dark expanse of the night sky. So, let us ask a truly monumental what if? A question so profound it shakes the very foundations of our world. What if the moon, our silent, glowing companion for all of human history, were to leave its orbit? What if, pulled by some unimaginable cosmic force, it began a slow, inexorable journey towards us? What if the moon were to hit the Earth? This isn't just a thought experiment, it's a journey into the heart of planetary science. A story of unbelievable destruction, but also, perhaps, of surprising resilience. Welcome to IfVerse. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and comment your own what if idea below. The idea feels torn from science fiction. We take the moon's stability for granted, yet in the universe, permanence is only balance. We will suspend disbelief and watch this terrifying cosmic event unfold. Our sky, our oceans, and ourselves changed forever. It's a journey to the edge of imagination, and it starts now with that simple, powerful question: what if? Before we begin our descent into chaos, let's appreciate what the moon truly is to us. It is more than just a pretty light in the sky. The moon is Earth's only natural satellite, a colossal ball of rock about 1/4 the size of our planet, orbiting at an average distance of about 384,400 kilometers, or 238,900 miles. This distance is a cosmic sweet spot, close enough to influence us, far enough to be stable. Its gravity drives our tides, creating a rhythm of rising and falling seas that shaped coastlines and ecosystems for billions of years. The moon is a stabilizer. Earth wobbles like a top. Lunar gravity keeps that wobble in check. Without it, Earth's tilt could vary wildly, from no tilt at all to extreme angles, bringing catastrophic climate shifts. Seasons would become unimaginably extreme, or disappear altogether. The moon's steadying hand helped nurture the stable climate required for complex life. It is our planetary guardian, woven into culture, history, and biology. A calendar, a guide for navigation, a muse for art and poetry, a deity in myth. Its monthly cycle is embedded in our traditions. Many species keep time by its glow. It is the first other world humanity set foot upon. The moon is integral to the Earth system, a partner in a gravitational dance for over 4 billion years. So when we say the moon crashes into Earth, it's not just a rock falling. It is the removal of a fundamental pillar of our world. Loss of tides, destabilized spin, the erasure of that familiar face in the night. To imagine its final fatal approach is to imagine the end of the world we know, our nearest friend becoming our greatest foe. And yet we look, we ask, we wonder. Soft. Let's find out what would really happen. In our scenario, the first signs are subtle. Astronomers, professional and amateur, are the first to notice. The moon's orbit is not quite right. Tiny discrepancies, meters, then kilometers. Not a glitch, an undeniable pattern. Its orbit is decaying. When the news breaks, it is met with disbelief and panic. How could this happen? What force could bend the moon's path? As weeks turn into months, it becomes visible to the naked eye. Gentle beauty becomes dread. Tides surge beyond records. Cities flood, millions are displaced, oceans lose their rhythm. World governments and scientists unite like never before. The greatest minds hunt for answers and find none. Is it a rogue interstellar visitor? A breakdown of physics itself? Panic, prayer, a morbid fascination. People gather to stare up. Craters and seas resolve in terrifying detail. Another world hangs above our heads. How do you live with the sky falling? Some despair. Others live like there is no tomorrow. The global economy grinds to a halt. All eyes fix on the ever-growing giant and the appointment it will keep. As the moon draws closer, its gravitational influence intensifies. It is no longer only the oceans. The very crust begins to groan. Tectonic plates are tugged and twisted. Seismic activity spikes. Powerful earthquakes strike regions once calm. Dormant volcanoes roar to life. Ash chokes the skies. Daylight turns to twilight. Sunlight reflects off aerosols. Temperatures plunge. Crops fail. Famine spreads. The atmosphere distorts. Upper layers are siphoned away. Air thins at altitude. Bizarre weather emerges. Winds beyond hurricanes scour the surface. Immense storms rage for weeks. The sky weeps ash and fire. Life becomes daily survival in a world returning to primordial chaos. In the face of annihilation, humanity mounts its last, most desperate stand. Rivals become one, the Earth Defense Initiative. Their mission, to stop the moon. Not to destroy it, shattering would doom us, but to push it with a coordinated nuclear pulse. Cold War rockets restored, new heavy lift stacks built. Astronauts train for a mission that is likely one way. A fleet rises, humanity's hope, streaking toward the colossal cratered face. The way is deadly, some ships are lost. Most press on, the last antibodies of a dying planet. Below, gravity tears at the world. Days lengthen, the end feels near. A precise moment, if it works, a wider orbit or escape. If it fails, new craters and nothing more. The world holds its breath as the crew begins their final descent. The clock ticks down to 0. And then, let us imagine the plan fails. The nuclear push is not enough. The trajectory barely changes. The moon fills the sky, a ceiling of rock and dust. Contact is silent for only an instant. Then the loudest event in Earth's history. Trillions of tons vaporize, a light brighter than 1,000 suns. Shockwaves rip the crust. Mountains fall, continents buckle. Earth warps. A ring of superheated debris blooms around the world. Fiery rain ignites everything. The sky itself seems to burn. A wave miles high races outward, scouring continents to their bones. A continuous deafening roar, the last sound for many. In the aftermath, Earth is unrecognizable. A hellscape plunged into darkness and chaos. Dust blocks the sun for centuries. Temperatures plummet. Air grows poisonous. The planet spins faster, bulges at the equator. Its axis tilts to extremes. Continents vanish into a shattered volcanic crust. Oceans boil and acidify. In orbit, a ring of debris clumps together. A new, smaller moon is born, glowing dull red. Earth resets to a primordial state. Cooling lava, sterile seas, a heavy, toxic atmosphere. The magnetic field may falter, letting deadly radiation scour the surface. This is not the Earth we knew. It is a violent, dynamic, blank slate. Yet life finds a hold in extremes, deep beneath the seas, where sunlight never mattered. For humanity, only deep, self-sustaining bunkers offer a tenuous path through the long night. Generations would live and die below, carrying knowledge as stories and logs, waiting for a chance to return. Soft. Centuries pass. Dust settles. A weak light returns. At last, the surface calls them back. The air is thin, tinged with chemicals but clearing. They carry a genetic arc, millions of seeds and DNA. With bioengineering and hydroponics, they begin again. The first green shoot is a miracle, a promise. They seed oceans to reoxygenate, plant resilient pioneers to stabilize the land. They are no longer just survivors, but creators, planetary gardeners with a long memory. They look up at their new moon, the child of a cataclysm, with history and reverence. And so our incredible story comes to a close. This scenario is speculation. The moon is not going to crash into Earth. In fact, it is slowly moving away at about 3.8 centimeters per year. The value of what if is not prediction, but perspective. We appreciate the delicate balance that makes us possible. These grand thought experiments push the boundaries of knowledge and confront the scale of the universe. It is curiosity and play that drive us to explore and understand our place in the cosmos. So, keep asking what if. You're watching IfVerse, where imagination meets reality. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe, and share your own what if idea in the comments below. Join us next time on IfVerse for another mind-bending journey.